hair. I was like, oh, he probably kicked it again.
I'm not.
Harold knew what he was talking about. I can't wait for Star Wars freaking play Devour.
Oh, that'd be so fun. That would be so
And you
fun.
gotta get Devin on too.
Yeah, we gotta do the whole group.
Wait. Oh yeah, that will make 4 people.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Well, me and
somebody
Harold
joined my
can be
party.
the
Thank you.
distractors.
Thank
And
you. I,
oh,
Shy, Shy,
Shy Ray
Shy Ray
Crochets.
Crochets.
Oh,
Thank you for the
Shy
follow.
Ray Crochets. It means a lot to
Appreciate it.
follow my buddy.
Yeah,
I know we're trying to help get Tito up to affiliate.
Crochet, very much appreciated.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, because Tito comes out a lot here on the stream. Actually, we play a lot of games together. It was so much fun when we played Devour.
But my freaking work schedule.
Harold tries, but
My work.
he just can't say no to work.
Bro, I need to make.
I'm not. See, but the thing is, you keep blaming the job acting like they're forcing it on you. No, that's different. See.
Also, we got ourselves a workaholic here, but.
Lord knows I am one. My family is every 5
What
minutes.
is wrong with my bitrate?
Shay Raycross says, I'm enjoying the chat too while I'm crocheting too. Oh, I figured I'd give them both a follow. Oh, she gave you 2 a follow too?
Yeah, she gave Harold a follow.
Yo, Dario Koo, what's up?
How's it going, Dario Koo?
Dario Koo. I think, is that the Koo part is like same as like, you know, like Chan and Koo, right? Like Sakura-chan, Naruto Koo, like that. That's what I feel like. Oh yeah, Tito, somebody called me Coffee Chan the other day. I have a screenshot of it.
Oh yeah, speaking of Naruto, you know they put Naruto.
They put Naruto in Fortnite.
Oh I need to play Fortnite. So you remember Tito, right? We played the event, and then I played a day with Dylan afterwards. You know, after the update and everything. I haven't touched it since.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Cup. Oh, Cup. Oh, Dario Cup. Oh, have I been pronouncing it wrong? Huh? Oh shoot. Kuka. I think. Oh gosh, I hope I'm saying it right. I'm very bad at trying to spell something phonetically, like seeing it written, like Aka. That's what I like about how Google Translate's been getting a little bit better with the voice quality. Now that they're using a bit more realistic voices, because I gotta be able to hear it. Oh, he's like, whoops, I said it. Oh, I did say it right. Wait, the first time or second time? Dario-ka? Or Dario-ku? I usually say Dario-ku, right? So have I been saying it right? I hope I have. Oh, first one. Oh, Dario-ka. Oh, it actually makes sense when I say it quickly. Oh, so it's Dario-ka. Oh my god, it's why I'm having everyone else say Dario-ku labs. Because that's why Tito said Dario-ku, because that's how he heard me say it.
I said it too, yeah.
But to be fair, that was my fault.
I want it. I want it.
What do you want?
I've been looking at parts so that I could build my own home server.
Oh, actually, Derica, I know what you mean, like, though, when you mistype, because guess what? I was telling a girl, in her crochet stream about me giving the Moderna shot, and I accidentally wrote shit.
The Moderna shit.
I'm so lucky she didn't have it where she did not ban, because I could have got a timeout, by doing that by accident. My stupid stinking phone! Oh my god, I was so mad too, because the O was so close to the eye, and my freaking fat ass thumb hit the eye instead. And thankfully she thought it was so funny though. I got so lucky that it was a chill streamer. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that's right, I need to decrease this round. I keep trying to... I keep going back of what I was doing. I keep frogging my work. Rip it.
So what is it that you're working on over there, Junior?
Oh, wait, I think you saw before, right? The cute little, I think I showed you, right? The little tiger pink soldier boy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm making another one. Just sadly, I'm not making a star tiger. I mean, if I make a tiger now, I'll make it a star one. If not, I have one already made. Just ready to plaster right on there with some hot glue. I probably might want to slow it down on a smidge, though. Because that's the embroidery floss, and I don't know if I want to do that on stream just yet. I have not used embroidery floss on stream before. Because usually I have to, kind of crochet up to my face for that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So,
I don't think we probably won't finish it though. This is probably gonna be like a 2-part stream because this does take a while. Cause there's so many like little parts I gotta make.
yeah.
I'm not even done with the head yet. It's been what, almost an hour. Ooh, look at his eye slots. It's alright. I can't expect everyone to know Dutch pronunciation. Oh, so it's Dutch. Okay. I was thinking it was like the Japanese. After like what is it? What exactly is kun in Chan or chan in Japanese? Is it just like a friendship thing?
Yeah, it's
I
like
never knew the rules for it.
it's like a close friend.
Hmm. So we sadly don't. I don't think there's anything like that in Korean. Just it's more the title, but you don't tag it along to the name. The only thing we have is she, but that's like that's like a formal thing. That just means Mister.
Okay.
Like people say Marishi, they call me Marie for short. Be like Miss Marie, like that kind of thing. But it's not informal. And, oh, do they have anything like that in Spanish?
Huh?
Give it like anything similar like that in Spanish, like any cutie pie or cute thing you tack onto someone's name.
Not gonna say that. No, we just we just have like their name and then like primo, which we'll just call like any stranger, but it really means cousin. But like
yeah.
anybody who's Hispanic, it's just we call them primo or
You
paisa.
wanna know the funny thing is that actually primo here is like a coffee mate. It's like the name of a brand of coffee mate basically. It's not coffee mate, but it's like the powder, but like think plain, no flavors. It's called primo. And I don't think it's supposed to mean cousin or anything. I don't think it would.
I mean,
it's
it's
just
also
premium.
another thing for like premium,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
but
what's
that's
called
normally
premium
only
coffee.
used to like to describe cocaine and.
Oh,
I
boy.
mean,
Oh shit, we discussing cocaine?
I'm not discussing cocaine. I was just elaborating, Harold.
Oh, Darica actually says the Spanish does have a similar thing. It's like adding ita or ita at the end of a noun or adjective, or cito or cita.
I mean, yeah, but
Would that be like tito cito?
well, no.
That's so
All right.
sounding.
So that's mainly used to describe something like small or tiny.
Ah, yeah.
Like when I was born, I was supposed to be a smaller version of my dad, so they called me Natito.
Mm.
So it is an endearing thing, but it's normally only used to call something smaller. But that's actually how I got my nickname, Tito.
Oh yeah, because your real name is I
Venancio.
forgot how to say it.
Venancio.
Venancio. So it's like so fancy sounding.
So suave, it doesn't fit me at all. I'm more of a rude, crude kind of dude.
What?
Shy Ray Crochet says Primo here in Ontario is good weed. Oh my god, Primo means so many things everywhere it seems.
Bro,
Here it's just like
it's
one and only brand of like
Bro,
coffee
Papa
creamer.
Cap no jutsu.
Non-dairy coffee creamer, I should say.
Wait, Harold, are you still looking at Naruto Fortnite?
Bro.
Papa Kappa no Jutsu.
Nah, bro. Hold on, I'll send it to you.
Or are you looking at the thing that Brandon put where it's like Naruto is like, I'm out of chakra but not out of options. He pulls a gun on Sasuke.
There we go. There we go.
Oh wait, let me see.
So
Hold on.
Naruto joined Fortnite.
Where'd it go? I have to open it full. Oh dang! Oh, it's a YouTube video thing.
I'm also trying to order food
I gotta play it.
while
Why
I'm.
are you trying to order? What the fuck are you gonna order? Well, it's not early in the morning anymore.
Dude, I can order Chinese. They open at 11.
Oh, actually, yeah, Chinese here is usually typical lunch food, but it's not. It's usually jjajangmyeon or jampo. So sadly, not delicious. I miss sweet and sour chicken. I
Have
miss.
Have you ever had like Wagyu?
Wagyu?
Chinese?
I've heard of that, but
Harold,
I've never had it.
Harold, nobody's had Wagyu in our circle of friends.
No.
Nobody in our circle of friends has been able to get true Kobe beef Wagyu, which is like $500 a fucking pound.
Like expensive beef.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
500 a pound.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Hell
he's
no.
working a lot. He working for the
He's
Wagyu.
trying to get the Wagyu.
Just wait, I'm gonna bring a whole truckload one day. Everybody gets to have one.
And the worst part is he's gonna cook it wrong.
Oh, that's right. He likes to overcook his steak, right?
Yeah.
Look, I enjoy my steaks well done. Okay. I don't want any pain.
You're a heathen and a heretic. You are not a meat fan if you don't cook your meats right.
No.
Shy Ray Crochet says, it's so good. Oh, so she's tried it. Okay, so
Shy Ray, do you cook your meats all the way through?
Bro,
well, maybe we could like gift everybody. Maybe you could like, it could be like Korean style. Gift everyone raw and they grill it themselves. Like everyone's got like their little own like those like little gas grillers. So this should be done outside. By the way, this should if we have like a whole bunch. Don't do that indoors. We're gonna all die. There's no ventilation.
Oh,
the warning it says on
yeah,
the window.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
See, Shy Ray is sane, unlike
got,
Harold.
20 people about to eat all at once.
You
might need more than just a window.
Well, you know what? You're correct.
Ooh, it's just us. So we can have like just a big grill if you buy the bigger version.
All right.
I would love to go to Korea and then just show them how big people can get. I would teach them a lesson on what fat truly means.
And the funniest thing is that these like hajimas and hanabojis, like little grandma, they're so tiny. They're the tiniest people I've ever seen. And the problem is, the thing is, Korean people get really tall, right? It's not a genetic thing. I think the reason is because they were so malnourished during their time. So it was like time of war, time of like poverty, so they didn't, get to eat a lot. So I think that's why all the like, they're all so, they're so short and so frail and tiny. And also you kind of, shrivel up a little bit when you get older. So they're probably like really scared of Tito, I feel like. To like even go close to him. They're like, what the heck?
Well, yeah, they're gonna think I'm gonna eat him.
Pick him up and throw him like a rag doll. Just by your height alone. Because you're pretty tall.
This bitch empty.
They're not gonna want me to go in their restaurant because they're gonna think I'm gonna run them out of business.
You should go Duki. It's all you can eat tteokbokki.
And I probably will run them out of business.
Shy Ray's Crochet said, well done. No. She likes hers medium to medium rare.
Yeah, Shy Ray's sane.
That's usually how I like mine. I like mine like medium rare. Medium rare,
look,
that perfect. Not too bloody, but not too much pink either. But not too overcooked or anything. So it's like that perfect sweet spot.
I'll be the first to admit, I'm probably psychotic because I like mine with a lot. Like I like the taste of blood. That made me sound like a psychopath.
Yeah, bro. He likes it.
Not a vegan friendly stream. But yeah. I don't think I could ever be vegan. I like meat too much.
I tried to be vegetarian at one point. That was a moment in life.
Yeah,
at least that's the happier version. I feel like vegan is. It's just like so many things you can't have.
It's just convoluted. It's just.
But at least with vegetarianism, there's still so many options. Actually, honestly, you just don't eat meat, but you can still have everything else that has animal product. You can still have gummy bears. I think, right? Or no, you can't.
No.
Oh no, vegans can't have gummy bears. That's a bone. Never mind. But you can still have eggs though. You can still have eggs and fish for some reason.
Well, that's only pescatarian. That's not all.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say dang, vegetarians don't consider fish an animal. Every time I would hear that, I was like, what? Poor fish.
How fish feel.
I know, right? Poor dang Nemo, man. I don't care about what Nemo thinks.
The only animal I won't eat willingly is like a turtle.
Oh yeah. Do people eat turtles?
Yeah, they do. It's called turtle soup. It comes with a. It's like the perfect thing to eat a turtle as, because it comes with a bowl.
Let me see.
Why?
I'm up what's going good. Vegetarian dishes. Along
See,
beside my steak.
I can't
I
eat
know.
cat.
Oh, hello there.
Eating
Well,
cats are valuable.
Habiba Sweets. Hi, welcome to the stream.
well, I
We're
think
making, we're crocheting this little guy.
I
It's like
think
I made this little pink soldier tiger thing.
I think anything that's a
Oh,
predator we're just not meant to eat. So things like cats, uh, cats won't taste
Things
good.
that we have collectively bonded with.
Uh, well,
that's true.
I think the fucked up part is I would totally eat a dog.
What?
Oh,
I would totally eat a dog. That's not.
But you have dogs. You even just tell me your dog had puppies.
And
the other
I
day.
love them, and I wouldn't eat those. But I'm saying, if someone brought me a plate and they were like, if the dog is already dead, they already brought it to me. I didn't have to kill it. It's dead. They offered to me a piece. I'm not gonna eat the whole damn thing. I'd try it.
Apparently, like, 'cause I know like some people in Korea, I think, still eat dog. Like usually older generation. They apparently said it's like the best meat they've ever had, or something. And I'm like, really? I would feel like they said it's tender, but I feel like that would be the opposite because dogs really run around a lot.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Is like most predatory meat, or most meat on a predator is very like tough. That's why we don't eat
Yeah.
lions. It just doesn't taste good.
I know, right?
you don't eat what?
Lions?
Oh, Shay Ray Crochet said I'd try it. I don't. She said that before. You were talking about dogs. I don't think she's talking about.
I think they said that to turtles when I said I wouldn't eat a turtle.
Turtle.
Oh, from what it sounds like,
Oh, I did have alligator before, and it was pretty
a
good.
few holes in it. You know, probably stuff some mayonnaise or some pineapples in there. Wait a couple hours, it'll be fine.
Nah, I just don't think so much work. Not even good tasting meat.
See, it depends on how you season.
Oh, yeah, she was
No,
saying
no. Sometimes seasoning doesn't change it. You know, because I can have a steak with like the base seasoning. It's still gonna taste like a steak. You know, sometimes seasoning just barely does anything.
I wish I had some base seasoning. That's the thing is I'm all upset about. Is I can't. I want to like get all the spices I can before like when I visit and come back. 'Cause they're so hard to find here. It's like buy them all online.
I want to go over there and show them a real Mexican burrito.
Yeah.
Actually, that would. You know what?
Let me see if I can find that. Where'd that go?
Will probably do really well over in Korea. I'm
There are some in Seoul actually.
Keep talking over here.
I think I need to lower my mic a bit.
Wait, Harold. Now, what were you saying?
No, I was saying that I think a Mexican restaurant will probably do really well in Korea.
Actually, there's been push for it too because like all the foreigners, like they miss Mexican, and like even some Korean people like who went over to America and they tried like Mexican restaurants and they freaking love it and they miss it. And I think there are some good restaurants in Seoul, but here zero.
All right. Are they Mexican or are they Tex-Mex? See, that's where they get you.
I mean that's true. Yeah, it probably is Tex-Mex,
Are
but
they-
hey, Tex-Mex is better than what Boss Burrito freaking gave me, which was just regular Korean bulgogi meat and like Korean taste in a tortilla. I was so mad. They didn't even use cumin or anything, or chili powder. I was so mad. I was like, I could have made this crap at home.
Better authentic Mexican food.
Do you want me to go over there and show them authentic Mexican?
In Canada either. That sucks. I would have thought I would have had like at least a little bit of better chance because you're right next to the U.S. But then again, you're like up at the top though, so probably
No.
from the border goes the worse the restaurants get.
Look, the problem is.
You have to have a Friday special for solo.
What'd you say, Harold?
Said you have to have a Friday special for solo.
There's no R, Harold. There's no R in that word anyway.
So it's pozole.
Pozole.
Oh, pozole. Oh, pozole. And then the Spanish in freaking forever. Let me see. Oh, the Baker says too, but I'm not there. Okay, yeah, Shira Crochet said she misses good Mexican food too.
Bro, I'm lucky that I was born in a Mexican family, and and I get good.
You get top tier gray Mexican food that any American wish they could get their hands on.
I get grandma's Mexican food.
I know you did it. Your abuelita's Mexican food, like abuelita's.
I mean, I won't be getting it for long. She's getting up there in age.
Oh. Oh, she's not getting dementia, is she, or anything like that?
No, she just can't really walk or do it.
That's honestly the better way to go, especially like watching, because my grandma was like, you know, real. Usually you think like maybe people who weren't that smart would get dementia, but no, my grandma's a smart lady. And, like seeing her like do all this weird crap, like pouring barbecue sauce in a glass. Oh, that scarred me. I was like, grandma, not
That's
the
not
same
weird.
no
That's
more.
just something a normal
And
person.
pitch black too. I told you about that, right? It was. I don't even know how she successfully did. Cause it was like pitch black in the kitchen, and she's like trying to pour this ginormous thing of barbecue sauce in a glass, and I'm like, what in the earth are you doing? Wait, where's my? I need to see my thing. Oh my god, the head's smaller. The heck? Oh well, we'll just roll with it. But yeah, it just and like when we tried taking her back that time, the last time I visited before the pandemic, we took her back to Virginia, and she was yelling at my dad in the car because she thought he was Bob. She thought it was her new husband Bob, and he had to keep turning around to tell her, no, it's me, your son. She would look so confused. And she stole my lipstick too out of my purse when we went to Starbucks one time. We left her in the car. Bad idea. I come back and she had like lipstick smeared all over her face, and she got into my bag. I was like, shit.
See, I know, because dementia runs. Oh, not dementia, but like.
You have Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's dementia. Okay.
Dementia?
Yeah, it was dementia. If it's not, I know both of them like kind of make you forget who you are. So.
Oh, Alzheimer's is short term.
Alzheimer's is short term?
I think so. Let me fact check this.
I think
Gotta get fact check. Bring out the fact checkers.
That's like, I know dementia runs in my family. So far, everybody that's at least has died of old age has had it. So
I know that's the way I would rather go. I mean, that's what I'm worried about. Like, is that gonna happen to me one day? I don't know if I could deal with that. Take me out before that happens.
I have made plans where I've already set up a hard drive with some videos stating who I am and the things that I like to do.
Yeah.
And like some music and shit. I was like, yup, this is for the future.
Oh, okay. Alzheimer's is a type of dementia.
Yeah, they're like super
Isn't it
similar,
like
I think.
more severe strand?
No, it's just the most common strand.
Ah.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I've already planned and left myself videos. I'm like, yeah, this is who you are, you fucking dumbass.
Oh, and just imagine like the hentai.
He just shows him the hentai collection he's built up over the years.
This is your legacy.
This is all you've worked for. It's not much, but you love it.
You know the worst part is like for years my grandma was telling me like she knew it was gonna come one day too. That's the scariest part because she watched her mom go through it, and then like watching her go through it, even though like at least 10 years before it happened, she'd be like, "Yep, this is gonna happen to me. Just you wait," and then it happened. And like, damn, she was right. I always feel like like you feel like when you tell yourself it's gonna happen that it's gonna not happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're trying to trick fate. Be like, oh, it didn't happen. Okay, but nope. Uh-oh, why is this island?
Yeah, see, like me, I keep telling myself, I keep trying to trick Faye. I'm like, no, nobody will ever love you. No one.
Bad vibes.
I keep still proving myself right. So at least it's a win in some way.
You'll find your magical snowflake. I mean,
I am my
found
magical
mine in, like, the
snowflake.
weirdest way. Like I wouldn't even. I think the thing is you gotta be not looking for love.
No, see, that's actually how you go about it. Gotta not
Wait.
look for it.
Does Virginia know? I don't think Virginia knows.
No,
Do I know what?
I don't talk to Virginia about your issues all too often. I think she knows like the Spark Notes version.
Spark Notes version.
Spark
I love how
Notes
that's like a reference now.
Spark Notes version of Harold's toxic relation.
Yeah. For me,
Oh, you went through a toxic relationship?
Oh, she did. She wasn't. Oh, you don't know about any of it. Do you?
No, I don't think thinking about it. I don't think I've told her anything. Oh dear
Oh,
God.
I'm curious. You gotta spill the beans now. You can't just leave me in the dark. You can't just leave me
Um,
hanging like that.
All right, Harold. I'm tired of telling your story. It's your turn.
Okay. So there was this person, right? There's this
No,
person.
for convenience sake, this person will be known as N. N.
N.
N.
Okay.
N.
Yes. So, so about it's been about. I'm surprised you didn't know because like we were dating like while I was like talking to you while you were streaming sometimes and stuff.
Wait, was that the girl you were having the conversation with about what was it? You remember Tito when we were doing our little Pixar thing? They were having a debate about what was it?
Yeah,
That,
yeah,
that
they
was
were
so
talking
good.
about ethics and
Ethics,
stuff.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, they're
like
having like a debate.
they were talking
I
about
thought it was a family
empathy.
member or something. I didn't realize that was
No,
like a girlfriend or
no, they were
something.
talking about empathy and having a lack of it,
Oh
and
boy,
how
the
they were
irony.
objectively an empath and better than other people.
Oh
Oh boy,
boy.
the irony. The
It was
irony.
insanely hilarious because this person talked about how people need to have more empathy, but then also express how much they don't like me and wish that I would walk into an incinerator.
Okay.
Okay. That's a whole separate
Uh,
story.
but
But
we'll start from the
about
beginning, Harold. Well,
so about two or almost well no, it's been about 2 years ago. So about two
years
years
now.
ago, when I was staying with my parents, there was this person that had an interest in me that asked me out on a date. We went out on a few dates, and after about like a month, we made it like official. Fast forward like 3 or 4 more months, we move in together when I got my apartment, right?
Yeah.
And that's when all the super major issues start, right?
Didn't she start talking about marriage like while you guys were moving in?
Bro, like week 3 after, like while we started moving, and she got mad at me when I said, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't do that. We should take it kind of slow." And she got mad at me for that.
That's a red flag.
Well, that wasn't the only red flag. He ignored the first one.
Uh, but you know
Oh,
the
he
song Poison.
red colorblind to red flags. I
Bro,
heard that one somewhere.
the song Poison doesn't lie. I don't know whether you've heard like the hit classic Poison.
Oh yeah, the Alice Cooper, right?
Yeah,
I freaking love
yeah.
that song. That was my song.
Yeah, he's not lying. He's not lying when he says don't trust the big button to smile. He's not lying. I learned that.
See,
I understand now.
I'm
They're
quite lucky I haven't gone through a toxic relationship yet, actually.
but it's
I might
very
explore that.
fortunate because this one was
Now I've gotten like a creepy dude from like a going on a date or something, but that was about it. That's not a toxic
that's not a
relationship.
toxic
That's
relationship.
different.
That's just a potential threat.
Yeah, we called him the shrimp. I'll have to ask Emily, because apparently he still lives around our area. Ooh, creep. I think I missed it. Just
what?
shoot. Let me see. Oh, Queens MJ said, "Oh,
They're
she
lurking.
have a good lurk, Queens MJ, and I'll see you for your birthday stream." I think that's Tuesday, right? She's turned 29.
Wait, who likes carnivals? I like
Wait,
carnivals.
somebody likes carnivals.
I think
Oh,
I like carnivals. They're pretty fun.
wait. Is that like maybe talking about Harold, maybe? Cause, like,
Oh yeah, because it was a fucking circus.
Yeah, like. Also, thank you, I keep wanting to say Hannah for some reason when I read your thing. Happy Buzz Sweets, thank you so much. I love doing small crochet. It's like my favorite thing to do. Ever since like the big crochet started giving me carpal tunnel, I was happy to find something that I could like do that wouldn't give me carpal tunnel.
Oh yeah, she was making fun of Harold.
2005. Welcome to the stream. And let me see. Oh, the guy missing all the red flags. Yeah, she talked about Harold. Dad,
Yeah.
I've been in a few toxic relationships, but they taught me some valuable lessons. That's true. Take this as a valuable lesson learned.
See, that's what everybody keeps telling him.
To be fair, I mean, it's really the honest truth. I mean, how are you supposed to learn if you don't make some mistakes? If you don't get roughed up and, make a few cuts and bruises out in the playground,
Everybody.
The playground of love.
Pretty sure Harold's just tired of hearing it at this.
I'm doing really good. I keep wanting to say API or API. Yeah, API 2005. Doing really good. Oh, here's the final product we'll be making. cute little tiger pink soldier. Because, 2022 is the year of the tiger, so this is like a zodiac kind of thing in a way. And then just Joan was like, make me tiger. Like, remember every time I played Planet Zoo, he's like, well, have you built the tiger thing yet? He loves tigers.
But I should be able to. Okay, yeah. Actually, this works out significantly better. So what had happened was, right? So the first thing that happened was we got into our first huge argument. I was on Discord with Tito and Devin and everybody, and I left to go cook. Right?
It was just me and Devin, because I remember Devin was so mad. He wanted to drive up there. He wanted to fight her.
When we played Devour with Devin is like he was so lackluster in his voice, kind of like monotone.
Yeah,
So I don't think I've heard him get turned before.
So yeah, but
excellent turn.
He was so mad. Continue, Harold.
So what had happened was I went to go cook. I went to go cook dinner. Right. Take in mind, also, I was the only person that kind of cooked and cleaned the house. So I was working 70 hours on top of coming home to cook and clean, because this person just didn't know how to cook and clean, and when I offered to learn, they just never seemed to take it.
And honestly, people should learn to cook and clean regardless of gender. That's just a basic human thing.
Cook and clean.
Shirey Crochet says some of us have to learn the hard way and it sucks. Oh, and that is adorable. Thank you, Apple Pie.
I like how Pie is just commenting on the actual crochet. You're talking about Harold's fucked up relationship.
Well, his whirlwind romance.
So, what had happened was, what was the argument? The argument was about.
It was over porn.
Yes.
It was over Harold's porn collection.
When you date Harold, you gotta know what you get into. It's they come as a package deal.
They said they were okay with the porn, and I was like, okay. And take in mind, before this, I had already, well in advance, before we even started dating, I had already hey, I have a huge collection that I collect multiple pictures from multiple different categories for, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was, I'm in there cooking, and she immediately walks in there, and it's she was like, "Why don't you love me?" And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, you're in there. She was like, obviously you don't find me attractive if you're in there looking at porn. Now take in mind,
porn is more for when there's something your other person can't provide. It's a certain
okay.
Thing,
you gotta understand, the porn Harold collects, it's not porn. It's it's doujinshi. They're often just comics.
I do enjoy the story.
He does enjoy. This isn't a joke. He quite literally just reads it for the story. As fucked up as it is to say, it's a really weird conversation to have a live stream. Now that I think about it.
But yeah.
I'm enjoying it though. Crochet got the cute little laughing at. Oh, she's actually been cooking and cleaning her own place since 15. I doesn't understand how people can't do that. I know, right? And good to know that Harold does that too.
I keep my house very clean.
I keep it immaculate.
But anyway, so Harold's significant other at the time was fighting over him watching porn, and me and Devin are just sitting there. We hear her yelling. We can't hear Harold.
Yeah, I wasn't I was quiet the entire time. I did not, because I don't the way that I approach arguments. If we're going to have an argument, we're going to handle the argument like adults.
Yeah. And knitting. Oh my God! Someone named Knitting Tiger. Thank you for the follow. How ironic. We're crocheting a tiger. But continue, Harold.
So what had happened was she's yelling, like yelling really, really loud. Like take in mind, like the kitchen, the space between the kitchen and my office is like a sizable distance. So if you're yelling loud enough for my microphone to pick you up, then you're yelling pretty fucking loud. And what time was it? This was also at like
It was
9 or 10 o'clock at night.
it was in the afternoon. This was in the afternoon. It was the one that was on my birthday that was at night. But this one was in the afternoon cuz me and Devin we were there. I remember it clearly cuz me and Devin were cackling at how fucking pissed off he was. And he was gonna come pick me up. If it was late, he would not have done that, you know?
Oh yeah, I remember. So she's over here yelling about like how I don't love her and stuff like that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And she started. So one bad habit that she has that she's gonna have to get over someday eventually is that she makes like really hurtful insults. Like I wasn't hurt by any of them but a lot of them is just unnecessarily hurtful and like personal attacky.
Yeah, I always hate it when they do that kind of crap.
Like, like some stuff that she said to another friend of mine before she moved out. Tito was on there for the conversation. I was helping her move out, and she had misplaced her jewelry.
I've never had that word said so many times in sequence.
What did she say? Wait, did she insult Tito?
No, she was insulting our other friend.
Oh. Chira and crushes is the last says it all.
It's just so So I had to sit down. I forgot what I said, right? Because I forgot I just remember I was pretty angry. I was also very angry.
Harold got mad.
Are you like calm? I guess when you're angry, like you don't appear angry, but like you're actually
I mean, even when I get angry, I try to be calm about a situation because the way that I view it, like anger, at least like anger, not directed or like, I guess filtered through, just makes the situation like unbridled anger and acting out in that unbridled anger. Often, at least from what I've seen, does more harm than good, especially if you're not thinking. So if I'm angry, I'm usually gonna try to channel it into something that's reasonable. I think that night I also had to leave the house. It was either that argument or it was another argument where I got so mad that I just left the house and I went to go hang out at Desmond's house when he was staying with his mom. I was like so angry. Like I was so angry I couldn't play any fighting games. I couldn't play any games. I just had to leave the house. And it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, I think.
Dang, that's like, oof. And in Memphis, that's kind of dangerous. Like, what if you got mugged or something?
I think I came home for work, or like it was like on a Friday, because I think we had got done with the date. I was off that night, so we had our date night. I was off that night, and I had worked all day. That's what it was. It wasn't a date night. I had worked all day, and I like came home, and she said something, and we had like another huge argument, and like I didn't say anything that I shouldn't have, fortunately, but I really wanted to. And she went in her room, and I tried to go in my office and play video games afterwards, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I was just that angry. I had to just get up and leave the house.
Shy Ray says she rage cleans before she talks to anyone.
So basically, this is just the surface stuff. The stuff that like I guess in comparison is some of the least annoying shit she's done.
Bro.
I don't understand. And
Bro,
like I missed the whole series of the drama.
you've missed so much.
Hello, Nueva.
It's so awful. I remember, like, she just cannot have anybody who doesn't agree with her around her. She can't.
Ooh, yeah.
She can't, because I remember the reason she told me I should go burn in an incinerator was because I said the most.
You that?
Yeah, she told me that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
She told me that, and then I said the most offensive thing. Quite frankly, I said Outlast 2 sucks as a video game. I'm sorry. I thought.
On Discord, and he said that, and I have my headphones turned up really loud because I listen to everything really loud, and she heard it, and she was like, "What did he say?" And I was like, "Oh, he didn't say anything. He's just talking to Devin. He didn't say anything at all." I was kind of so hard to read the conversation.
Shoot. I know Shari's crochet like, oof. I know this is like the most.
It's so bad. Because, like, yeah, okay. I assume that this person couldn't hear me. So, I said it again. that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I am willing to say, yeah, it's my fault. Because I said it in a mean way. I said,
You just stated your opinion.
No, dude. No, dude. I said it in a mean way. I said it the meanest way possible. I said Outlast sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that on live stream. I'm sorry.
The response that it did was the problem.
Oh yeah.
She said she called him a worthless piece of carbon,
Bro, she said that, and then Harold, she was like, I don't see any redeemable qualities in this man. What do you see as redeemable? And then he responded, well, people make mistakes sometimes. And her response to this made me cackle because I thought it was genuinely fucking funny. She was like, look, I get it. People make mistakes, but Tito is a mistake. And I lost my shit. That one really made me laugh, like, genuinely. Harold just heard me cackling at that.
Just like
shit. I'm sorry, Skitty. I didn't mean to ignore you. I hope you're still there.
That's fine. 'Cause I didn't know anything about this. Like, well, when was our last stream we did the? I remember when they did the empathy debate.
Dear God, I hope Skitty's there. I'll feel rude as fuck.
It's been a little bit. Well, we broke up like 3-ish months ago, and she moved out like about a month and a half ago now.
Dude, and he lived for even like y'all were still living together in the same house even after broken up.
Yeah, Harold is completely fine with working with awkward.
I'd be more worried for my
we had the
well-being and safety.
As long as you didn't cause any issues, you were fine. I don't care.
Anyway, Skid, we're just talking about my friend's ex relationship.
I could probably
I didn't know about it, so they're filling me in.
Harold could write a whole novel.
I'll never forget the furry argument.
Bro, okay, so this is the one that happened on my birthday. Because I remember I was like waiting for Harold to come pick me up. He gets to my house so fucking pissed. I'm like, Harold, what's wrong? And he's like, bro, I didn't mean to be late. It's just, N was running my ass. And it turns out that the reason was because she walked into the room and was like, so you're into bestiality.
We get into a furry. Oh my God. They're cartoon. A furry is like a very specific looking animal, kind of. Like they have a particular look to it.
Yeah.
She was like
it's like kind of cartoony.
Obviously, if you're in the furries, then you low-key want to fuck animals.
And
I was like, what? And then I said it before I said anything. I said, "Wait a minute. This isn't about the fact that I'm looking at furry porn. This is about the fact that I'm looking at porn. Period, isn't it?" And she was like, "No, no, it's not." And then when later in the fucking argument, when she finally comes, like, "Yeah, it's about the fact that you're looking at porn and that we're not fucking." And oh, this is the background to all of this, the porn stuff. And I was like, "I'm not fucking because every time that we fuck, you tell me right then that you like it, but then later you tell me that it didn't feel good and that you didn't like it, and then you won't give me any tips on how to improve."
It was just a fucky wucky situation. Also, my friend Skitty over on my stream says, "Write a novel, Harold. Do it."
So many people are here for the drama. We got 8 viewers.
Bro, shit, well, fuck it. I could probably make a whole animation. I could totally do a pixel art animation for you on this.
Oh, you should make like a comment. Oh yeah, Shy Ray says that's brutal. Keep her gone, dude. You're much better about it. And she's like, I'd read.
Hey, bro, Skitty, I don't know. Incineroar looking kind of thick.
Like, this shit was wild. I'll never forget when she was like, I was like, okay, well, what can I do to improve? She was like, I don't know. You should just know. Don't you know? I was like,
oh, I hate
no.
People.
I was like,
they're just like, you should just, the people who are like, just do it, or you should just know it, even though they don't know it themselves.
Yeah, fuck Shia LaBeouf.
I was like, I've never had to explain it to anybody. You should just know. I'm like, no, that's not. No.
Oh, we got the face done. Oh my god, that took forever. I hate embroidery.
So yeah.
Incineroar Haikyuu about it, yeah.
She was
Skitty gets it.
That we weren't fucking, but the reason we weren't fucking is because every time we tried to fuck, she said it was too painful and she didn't want to do it. So like, what else do you expect me to do to take care of my urges?
Harold, low key flexing.
Maybe she had a UTI or something, I think.
She had.
So that can happen to it.
Well, we found out the real reason later.
Yeah, the real reason is because she was a lesbian.
This wasn't into guys.
Dang, I think she should have figured that out for herself. She should have she's like.
Her story allegedly
like, you should know. She doesn't even know herself.
Her story allegedly is that she figured it out a long time ago, but her family pushed her back in the closet, so she kind of like supposedly made a last-ditch effort to be straight.
Oh god.
Which, well, I understand, that can happen, but I remember one time we were trying to do it, and I said before, I stopped right in the middle of when we were doing like foreplay, and I was like, hey, are you sure that you're in the guys? Like, I was like, I could understand. I was like, if you like tell me that you're just not in the guys, like, that's fine. I'm not gonna throw you out of the house. We could come to an agreement. Like, I can understand. I was like, yeah, I understand, like, you didn't necessarily have, like, the most open set of people to talk to. I'm like, I'm not just gonna throw you out on the street just because we're not together anymore. It's like, if you're, like, actually, into dudes, I mean, if you're not into dudes, just let me know.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was like, do you want, I was like, and we don't need to do, I remember I specifically said, we don't need to do anything sexually related until you figure this out, period. And she was like, okay.
That's why Washi is so crazy. I mean, if you're like that frustrated with your own self-identity, yeah, that can drive you be nuts.
Well, that's the thing is, like, we all figured out she had self-identity issues. One reason I knew is because she did a lot of the shit that I used to do behind closed doors. Because, like, I'm not gonna act like I'm a perfect person. I had issues. I mean, this person, a lot of the ideas that they lay out were things that I thought before. The way they thought, and Harold can attest to this. Harold knows me about as good as I know myself. We fucking were fucked up people, but I learned how not to be as bad of a person, and I'm not saying I'm perfect or that I'm good now. I still got a ways to go, but the thing is, like, I can admit it. This person has never once in their life really admitted that they were wrong.
Yeah, it's like when you have that kind of personality trait, it's like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Um, but no, I mean, like this person was just like has a lot of issues with themselves, and but yeah, no, this whole thing was just kind of crazy. How
Yeah, it was a whole Turkish show.
it was.
Yeah, like someone like circuses.
Um.
And Play Circus by Britney.
She made a Facebook post about it. Like when we broke up, she was like, I've accepted myself as lesbian and stuff," which is fine. I don't mind that.
That part's fine. Knowing, like, if you find yourself, do it. Express it. Don't give a shit. um, but a lot of the stuff she did before, it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so shy.
Yeah, the stream is 10%.
Harold, her like frustration.
Oh,
so you were like her punching bag, basically.
Yeah. And Harold just sat there and took it like a champ. So as Skitty, I'm assuming you're gonna award him the Medal of Champ, taking hits like a champ.
I tried because I was trying so hard to be like understanding, and I actively encouraged, like, hey, you know, you could go out and like date people, like you're not. I'm not holding you hostage at all. Like I don't care.
Actually, the probably good thing about that kind of personality, like what Harold's got, like taking it, it can sometimes, I guess, help.
Yeah.
Like a super dangerous, situation. Because when they both have combative personalities and they fight, it's like, cops gotta be called and crap. Like someone's gonna get killed.
Bro, I was trying so hard to avoid that. Especially since I'm a big person, so like no matter what happens, if anybody throws hands, I'm the one going to jail.
Oh yeah, Shy Ray Crochet says, "Yeah, admitting our own fault is the only way to grow. Hopefully, she learns eventually. That's just sad. It is. I hope she does. Sometimes they learn a bit too late."
Oh, but now, like, yeah, no, that's what kind of sad. It's just sad, like. And I don't ever wish this person harm. I really don't. I want this person to be better.
I know, but I'm actually said to put you in an incinerator.
Hey, sometimes I want to be sometimes I want to be an incinerator.
So the thing that broke us up was
Memphis Heat is basically the same thing.
Oh yeah, Harold's gonna tell the breakup story now. This is my favorite because like his reaction to it is the most Harold response I've ever had.
Oh, now we get into the juicy part of all the drama.
We broke up was my friend Desmond. He fell upon some hard times. He got kicked out of his mom's house, right?
Did I ever meet Desmond? Or is that
no.
Devin I'm thinking?
No, you never got to meet Desmond.
Okay, so it's Devin I met. Okay, just the names are similar. Desmond. Okay, got it. Wait, there was one other dude I met though. Who was that?
Brandon.
Oh, Brandon. Okay.
Oh, it was either Brandon or Kenny.
I think it was Brandon because Brandon rings a bell when you say it. Brandon, yeah. So Brandon and Devin. Okay. I'm trying to keep track of who I know.
You know me?
I mean, of course, I've known you for years. We've literally fought together, or sparred, I should say, in Taekwondo. I miss that.
I've kicked you in the head.
Yes. Were you there the time I sprained my ankle, I think? I remember Saswat was there.
I was
sparring Saswat, wasn't I? And we just heard a loud pop and I went down.
Oh. But Harold.
My same ankle is still ripped, by the way.
But Harold. So continue your story.
So what had happened was, I invited my friend fell upon some hard times, right? And then me trying to be a good friend, I invited him over to stay at my place, right? Because I have my own apartment, I invited him to stay over, and that led to a series of arguments called we'll just call it the Desmond arc.
Desmond, or the Lightbringer.
Yeah. The argument, she didn't feel comfortable with him in the house, which didn't make any sense to me because before she had lost contact with everybody that we went to the college to, she did consider this person to be a friend.
Okay, so it's not like a stranger to her.
Yeah, it's not a stranger. Like, she knows this person. I hang out with this person all the time. Right? and she was arguing. She was like, I don't feel comfortable in him in the house because I feel like he's gonna do stuff to me. And I was like, trust me, I trust him enough. He's not gonna do anything to you. If he does, you could just come and tell me, right? Well, we ended up having an argument. Now looking back, like once every month over him just living there, right? She was like, I didn't agree to this, and I'm like, yeah, I understand, but he's not causing you any issues. And the reason I said that was because she stayed to give you a picture. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. One bedroom is the bedroom that we sleep in, and the other bedroom is my office.
You barely slept in.
Yeah.
Bedroom that you barely slept in.
Yes. While we were together. The reason is because she told me that I snore, which I have received that complaint from a lot of people. So in order for me to mitigate that, especially working the job and the shifts that I do, I would just come home and sleep on the couch.
So to be fair, sleeping on the couch is comfy as heck, though.
Yeah, couch is pretty nice. Like, bro, I had like 4 quilts, bro. Lace the quilts on the bottom, get a nice pillow at the end, just like a bed.
I wear a poncho to sleep.
Damn, bro.
It's like the most Mexican thing I've ever said that I do. Wear a poncho. But continue.
So one time we were having, and her argument essentially was, I don't feel comfortable with this person at the house, and I'm like, okay, why? Has this person done anything to you? It's like, she was like, no, but I don't have to feel like, I don't have to,
I don't have. Wait, you gotta use the right variation. The forced naughties.
Ah, yes.
The clip says.
I don't have to feel like, or I don't have to be
forced naughties.
To be violated in order for me to feel like.
To feel validated.
To feel validated. I was like, while I understand that, oh yeah. Small side note, this small side story, small tangent. During our time we were together, she decided that she was a demi boy or whatever the hell. I was like, okay.
I think I know what that is. Like, you're kind of like half boy, half girl, I think.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. That is okay. So that was the whole thing.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's not what I signed up for, but you gotta roll with the punches sometimes. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, that's how my last relationship was.
So what? So during that, what had happened was one time we went to the park, right? Because we were about to argue at home, but Desmond pushed us out towards the park because he was working, I think. Yeah, because he has a work from home job.
Skitty, he does all he does is take blows.
So we go out to the park, and I'm just like, look, it's like, I'm sorry that you feel this way, but I'm not saying that I don't care about you, but I'm also not gonna throw him out just because you feel uncomfortable, especially when he's like respecting your pronouns. It's like, take in mind, he hasn't done anything wrong. He's rarely
to like
he's
give
rarely
a look or a reason, to say something or
exactly. Like, he's rarely at the apartment. Like, he works about as much as I do, right? He's managing 2 jobs. He's managing the work from home job, and then he works as an attendant at a hotel. It's a popular chain of hotels, right? So he's rarely ever, when he's at home, he's working, and usually when he's not at home, he's either hanging out with his girlfriend, or he's just asleep.
Or playing video games.
Yeah, or playing video games. He's not being problematic at all. He cooks and cleans up after himself, which, by the way, she didn't do, so. Like, at all. Exactly.
Oh, wait, we haven't described the job ethic.
Oh, during the time we were together, she went through 7 jobs.
7?
In 2 years.
How long did y'all date for?
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years. I got her on at the job that I work at. She left after a month. I got her on at Popeye. She left after day 2. She quit after day 2. She got on in another place. She got on at a little retail job. She stayed there for like 2 weeks, and then she got on at a
Shut up, Skid.
what else? She got on at what other job? What other job? Oh, she was working with children. That was probably the longest job she had since we had been together. She stayed at that job 3 months,
I congratulated Harold.
and then she quit.
I congratulated Harold when I heard that. I was like, good job. She actually got a job for a long time. I guess.
So the goal was to try to get her to keep a job long enough for her to actually get a credit card and her name. I was trying so hard to try to help her push forward in life.
Harold really just
he put get one of those one day credit cards. I have no credit.
He put so much into that, and then just to get shat on the entire time.
Like, I was able to help her get her license because when we were together, she didn't even have her license.
Take in mind, she's older than the entirety of our friend group. Our friend group, I guess now Desmond's the older one, right?
Yeah.
I'm the second oldest. Then it's you. Then it's Brandon. Then it's Devin.
Oh, so Devin the baby.
Devin's the baby. Yes. Somehow still more mature than most of the group.
So, yeah. So I was like, look, he's helping around the house. He's not doing anything wrong. He's ready. He's like, well, I just want to be able to like do stuff in the living room sometime. I'm like, if you want to use the TV and stuff in the living room, if you just ask him, I'm pretty sure he'll let you use it. All you have to do is ask.
Proceeds to never ask.
She's like, it's so, like, you know, like they want to do something, they don't ask, and then they get like super frustrated, and then they get angry, like
yeah,
that kind of thing.
Yes.
I know some people like that. So, like they kind of get mad that you don't read their mind, basically.
Yes.
How they explain it.
So just the average woman, am I right, fellas? No, I'm kidding. I'm making a joke. I'm kidding. Not all women are like that.
Nah. Actually, it's more. I think it's really more of a personality trait.
It is.
There are men who are like that.
Yeah, my dad's just like that. My dad is just like I was about to say. It's not just women.
Yeah. And then your dad goes in and like, okay, that's gonna be frustrating to work with.
It is.
Very much so.
Especially with all that equipment in the heat of the moment, like trying to cut down a tree, and then he comes all angry, like, why didn't you know things? Like, well, you didn't say anything. Like, you should be reading my mind.
You should already know this thing that you barely learned. Like, I remember when I was learning the Bobcat, our little tractor thing, got mad at me because I wasn't doing it right on my first day, and I was like, damn.
Oh, I hate that.
But anyway, continue, Harold.
What else happened? So, all right. So what happened was that this one particular night we had an argument about the same thing again, and I stood firm in what I said. I'm like, because I was like, look, I'm sorry that you feel this way, but like, you know, throwing him out like isn't gonna solve anything. And I'm like, I'm not just gonna throw my friend out like that just because you feel uncomfortable around him. And take in mind, during the last time we had this argument, he had been there like almost 6 months. Right? He was trying to save a little money so he can get himself a car and get himself a new place. Right? So, and you know, he's been cooking and cleaning around the house. He hasn't been, you know, really loud. He hasn't caused any issues at all. So I was
so
like,
long ago. It was this year. It was this year.
Yelling outside. I just heard someone go, "Wow!" Oh,
sorry, that cleared my throat.
It's almost 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in. Yeah.
It's probably some damn bar goer. Ugh. That's the only problem. It's like it's quiet here, and then you just like hear people start screaming and yelling for no damn reason.
See, my neighbors complained about the same thing, except.
Oh, and shy Christians, people raised by women, because I never expected anyone to know what I'm thinking. I think that's really a personality trait. You know what? I think it might be a narcissism personality disorder trait. I think, if I remember correctly. Because
Yeah.
it's like it shows up in both men. It's not even a woman only thing. It just shows up in both men and women. It just shows up differently. So I think people will think, oh, this is a woman thing, but it's like it actually could be a men thing too, honestly. Because I've been watching those 16 personality things, and so many things make sense now.
Anyway, so Harold was having an argument, and what happened next, Harold?
Tell us.
She came into my office right after this argument, right? Because I said I'm not gonna just throw my friend out just because you feel uncomfortable because he hasn't done anything to make you feel uncomfortable. And like, and he's been respecting, everything that has been,
Rest of him.
involving you. Like, yeah, asked. Take in mind, it hasn't even been asked of him. He's just respecting it out of common courtesy for the relationship, right?
He's not even like bugging her, getting near her or anything, not looking at her
Nope,
funny. It's like absolutely nothing.
none of that.
And
Nothing.
usually, like when a woman does feel uncomfortable around the guy, usually they have something to at least say, like,
Um,
"Hey, I don't like the way he looks at me," or "I don't like the way he talks to me." Like, there's like a sixth sense to it, kind of. And if she's got none of that, it's just then it's
He
maybe she just didn't
frequently
like having him in the
asks.
house. Like, it's like
That's what it was. It was like, is she frequently, and he's frequently asking. He's like, hey, is there anything that I could do while I'm here to, like make my stay more comfortable? Anything that I
why
can
are
help
you
y'all with.
talking? No, I'm kidding.
So, so she was just, yeah. I mean, you would be pretty spot on. You wouldn't be wrong.
All right. So
I know, right, Shay, right, Crochet? Yeah, that is accurate as heck.
this is so. It was so annoying because wait. We skipped over a tale.
We
Is
did.
yeah. When me, Devin, and
Oh yeah, when y'all came over to visit.
yeah, she got
Oh,
mad at me because I didn't address what joke made her mad.
Um,
Like couldn't even properly apologize. And
then
then they
like
got
a
annoyed that
little
I didn't
later.
oh.
apologize.
Sorry, the hood I was crocheting is too small. I'm having to frog it all. Heck. Oh well, continue. Oh wait, Shire Crochet says she sounds like a control freak. Yeah,
She
like people with those kind of personalities have like control issues. Like she probably didn't like the fact that there's someone else getting to take benefit of this home. You know
oh,
what I
I thought
mean?
that
Oh, I can see that.
Like a
So
woman could have been standing there, she would probably complain. Whoa, what the heck? Oh,
she
basically that plays in my head when I see wow 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 wow.
so she got mad at Tito, right? And she yelled at Tito while he was there, right? And,
who yells at Tito? That's so mean.
I got on to her for that because I was like, hey, if you have a problem and you don't feel like you could talk about it calmly to the person that you're having a problem with, tell me, and then I'll handle it.
Express it.
So
Like again, I'm not the nicest person, but I don't like being yelled at.
That's the thing. The longest time I've known you are,
nobody.
you've been the nicest person I've ever known.
It got so bad that I was like, hey, if we're having an argument, the second you start yelling, the conversation's over. We're no longer having an argument. You're now just yelling at yourself. Because I was like, I will walk off and close the door behind me, and the conversation's over. So I'm tired of hearing you yell about nothing. If you can't have a conversation like an adult, we just won't have the conversation.
It almost sounds like you're trying to have like
Sounds like you're
uh
talking to a child.
that's one of the things yeah, toddler or something. Like you're having to scold a toddler. Like go sit in the corner, we'll talk later.
It
Also,
was
Skitty, if you don't know, this is Harold is doing code. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it chat. Go check them out. Pretty good.
Oh, I was like, who's Skippy? Or Skitty? And then I just look over, oh my gosh, this person has been chatting this whole time in your stream.
Yeah, that's who I keep referencing, Skitty. He knows Skitty.
Oh, no, we noticed you're now skinny.
You have been noticed by
Oh,
Senpai.
oh, Skitty. I was just saying, the two people I'm talking to on their own live Twitch, they have, yeah, you do. No, on their live streams, they're doing their own. This is what I call a work stream.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should like make that like a thing. Can you
But
put hashtags in your stream
yeah,
thing?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, we should like say hashtag work
yeah.
stream. Yeah, that
Hashtag
makes
work
sense.
stream because it's just for us to be a little bit more productive in our way. For me and
Yeah,
Harold,
that's me too for all my characters.
Jinya's always productive. She's always putting crochet streams on YouTube, and that's the only way I know.
Exactly.
But I took one off though this week. I was sick.
Yeah,
That first Moderna shot was fine. I just got really sleepy, and then the second one I got. And you know the funny thing is, you're supposed to get like what symptoms of feeling sick, like what, an hour or 3 hours afterward?
Yeah.
No, this little shit waited 8 hours. I'm thinking I was, I thought I was like, yeah, I won. I didn't get sick. And then at 8 p.m. on the dot, it was like freaking like a lightning bolt struck me,
Psych.
and I got this like weird freeze in my, and I got so cold. And at first it was just down, like I still felt fine, and then it slowly like I started feeling sick. I got like a mild, I think I only got a mild fever, but oh my god, I felt like shite. I felt absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I heard that was a side effect. It just for me, it just made my arm swell
yes.
up.
My friend
That
Virginia,
too, yeah, that hurt.
my friend Virginia
And my
is in Korea.
body hurt.
Very wonderful. I wish I
Oh
could
yeah,
kiss
Korean.
him.
I'm
I wish I
not
could kiss him.
Korean though.
She's not
I'm as
Korean.
white as a cracker.
She's a southern white woman.
That's not so funny when we say it like that. Southern white woman.
so
Makes me think of a Karen, to be honest. Yeah, I guess we have a lot of Karens in the South, don't we?
she's basically your sister.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, they ginger too by any chance. Bonus points if you're ginger.
Oh yeah, if they're redhead. Yeah.
Oh, Skeevy is a redhead?
No, I'm saying if they're redhead, then
Ah. Oh,
Oh,
Nana Crochet, thank you so much for the follow.
so
So many
what else?
crochet people
oh
today.
yeah, we're talking about.
I was trying to think like what else happened. So yeah, yeah, that's what it got to the point of. So anyway, so she came to my office like, hey, I've kind of reconciled with my feelings. I'm pretty sure that I'm a lesbian and I'm just not interested in men. I was like, okay, cool. Like,
I remember Harold tell.
I was just kind of done. Like, I was just kind of tired of all the
The
unnecessary
full
arguments.
comment was, "Okay, cool. Can I go back to playing Guilty Gear now?"
Yes.
After he just got broken up with, and I told my sister that, and my sister was like, "If anybody said something like that to me after I broke up with them, I would be so mad."
Like I said, I was just so tired. I
thank you,
did
Nana
not care
Crochet.
anymore.
Wait, what'd you say,
Oh.
Jinya?
Oh no, sorry, I was talking to Nana Crochet. She just gave a follow and she said amazing work. I was trying to say it quietly so you could like keep on going.
Oh, now you've interrupted it. Now we're on that.
Oh, let me show it real quick. This is the first one I made. It's a little wonky in some areas, but we're making it again. We will continue, Harold. We got some juicy gossip about Harold's breakup. If you're curious, Nana, that's what we're talking about. But
But
continue.
yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to playing Guilty Gear now.
Alrighty.
I was just so fucking done at that point. I just did not care. Um,
They'd be
but
like, yeah, I'm gonna just go back crochet and you don't give a darn. Like that kind of thing.
she was like, and I remember she also asked. I don't think you heard that part, Tito, but she also asked. She was like, "Should I move out?" I was like, "You don't have to move out if you don't want to. Just as long as you're not,
Causing
what did I say?
problems.
Yeah, as long as you're not causing problems, I don't care what you do." So
It's just
Well, I don't know, but having your ex-girlfriend still with you, like
but that's
a big deal.
but that's still not the end of it. That's still not the end of it. Them breaking up was not the end of it. Because there was more. I told Harold.
Oh, thank you,
You
Nana.
should have let her move out. It's gonna only cause problems. And now, Harold, what
Some like
happened?
foreshadowing into a more
Yeah.
serious anime.
And so what happened after was she still didn't like our friend Desmond who was staying there. And so she would pick fights with him.
Oh, I would imagine like he's probably like like was he like trying to be all like
He's just trying to,
non-confrontational
yeah, because
and avoid
he's
her?
just trying to
But you
mind.
gotta take in mind, he's not me. So like he will, if you make him mad enough, he will pop off.
He gets mad, and so I'm gonna go ahead and skip over all the other stuff and just skip over to the last fight that really caused her to move out,
Okay.
which is what Desmond said was irredeemable. No, it's just
Oh boy.
he said she was irrelevant and a bitch.
Oh,
So harmful. This woman, for like, from what Harold told me, is over here saying some of the meanest shit, and she gets so mad at the fact that he called her irrelevant.
Bro, you've heard it. You've heard. So she called that man a foul, dusty, no life having ass cockroach that should have been aborted at birth, or his mom should have swallowed him.
dang, she said it.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh god. I know, like like those people who they go out, they say so many mean things, but as soon as someone turns it on them, then all of a sudden it's like, how dare you? Like,
Exactly. She was like, see, and I kept trying to make a point because, like, even regardless of all this, we were trying to be good people and, like, care for her and try to guide her and give her advice on, like, hey, you should probably do some of these things to make your life a little better.
oh, Ray Crochet says I say Desmond was accurate just then.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But he basically brought up, like, the fact because after that whole argument, or during that whole argument, he was like, everybody, like, literally everybody wants to beat your ass, which was true. Nobody in my family liked her, not even my
Heck, I
sister.
remember that weird empathy argument, like, because you were giving a really good argument. She kept like deflecting it. Like, wasn't she saying like if you give empathy, you're basically narcissistic or
No, no. What
something?
she was saying was, if you're not fully empathetic,
Oh, like
or
fully.
then you are corrupted by your ego. And what Harold was saying was, ego is inherent to the human experience, and we can't completely forego that, or we just become
Yes, but
emotionless monks. Which from that conversation, what I took was ego is not inherently bad. It's just if you have corrupted ego, that's different. And that's basically what Harold was saying. So I think
Yeah.
I'm done with my warm up,
I
Harold.
think because of like human self-preservation, there will always be some form of ego, isn't there? Like that,
Yeah.
basically. There must be ego in for you for in order for you to be able to care enough to like protect yourself,
To to to
basically,
to,
or else
to
we'd
want to
all
be
die off the
better.
face of the earth.
To want to be better requires ego or a pride. If you're not prideful, you have nothing to strive for. It causes a lack of motivation to not have some semblance of an ego. But to be egotistical, that's where faults happen.
Yeah, that's when because it's nothing's black or white. It's like it's on a spectrum of little bit ego
I'm,
or
I'm,
super ego.
I'm not gonna make that joke.
Right.
You're above it, Tina. I'm not gonna make that joke. You're a big boy. You don't need to make low hanging fruit jokes anymore. But continue about ego being on a spectrum. Oh, but what were we talking about? What is it? Basically, the last fight was that he said she was a basic bitch. She said he was a dust. Not gonna say the last word she said in that because it's absurdly not an okay word to say.
Yeah.
It ends with an R and starts with a letter in the alphabet.
Bro, she called that man a hard on. The
Yeah,
hard
what's with
R like
people
four
calling
or
people
five
dusty? I
times.
noticed that. Is that like a new thing?
No, it's been around
Or
since I was in middle school. But also,
Yeah,
real
what does
quick,
that mean, dusty? Like,
it
does it mean
means
like you're just
it means
old
I
in the corner
mean
and worthless
it
or
means you're
something?
stanky, you're old, you're ragged, you're useless. You ain't got being doing
you're
shit.
dirty, just stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
um.
okay, yeah. You need to have an ego to have self confidence and to understand how to believe in and accept other people. Not understanding how how to love, accept yourself stems from low confidence and in turn stemming from a lack of ego. That's what Skitty up says. Thank you.
Sounds like Skitty is smart.
That's pretty
Skitty
accurate.
out here being a philosopher.
Claps.
But also I think I'm
Smart
done with my
Skitty.
warm up for now.
Oh, let me see how I'll turn it. Oh, it's looking good. You know what it's giving me? It's giving me bleach vibes a little bit, like the hollows, like the
It's
face part.
I think I'm done with the warm up now and now time to cool. Alrighty. Um
I think
Uh,
that I never finished
but
bleach. Yeah.
basically this person that ended all this person ended up moving out and still calls Harold. And
right.
What? Why?
Because, like,
Why?
okay,
you have
so
to
imagine.
understand one of the reasons they don't like Harold's friends is because Harold has friends.
So it's like, because like what those people who try to isolate you, in the relationship, like they try to like steer you away from like your friends, your family. Did you ever have
Yeah,
any problems with Harold's family too?
all of them.
All of them? My God.
Like when I tell you nobody in my family likes her, nobody in my family likes her at all. Even while we
Yes.
were together, nobody in my family, which was another point of contention, right? Because my mom, while she tries to be well meaning in the advice she gives, she doesn't have a filter or a way to say things that is palatable for the person, palatable enough for the person to hear and still understand the lesson. She's
Hmm.
very harsh with her words.
Gotta give tough love. Your mom, right?
Yeah. So like basically, she was basically telling her like during the times that we see her, and she was asking her how life was going and stuff, and she would explain herself, and my mom would basically bring up the fact like, hey, even with these things going on, you should still be able to do some of these things. You're just not taking the time to, or you're just not doing it right.
Yeah,
Which was enough. Go ahead.
another thing about this person is they constantly blamed all of their problems on, and they constantly use mental illness as a crutch. Which I'm not saying that if you have mental illness, not what I'm saying. That's not ever what I'm going to say. But this person made no effort to overcome that, and that's all anybody would ever tell her. But anytime anybody told them this, they'd get angry or anything that sounded like it. Correct me if I'm wrong, Harold.
No, you're
Oh, I
not.
think I've heard like a quote somewhere. It's like mental illness is like it gives like a reason, but it doesn't like
This
give you it doesn't allow you to be an a-hole basically. Like your issues are your own
It
to
doesn't
deal with, from
absolve
what
you
I've
of
heard.
accountability.
just because you
I've been
have
hearing that
mental
like almost a
illness
lot.
doesn't mean you can be a dick. Wise man once said, "The end of the world does not constitute the losing of my pants." I don't know if that correlates, but a friend of mine's always remember that. Alrighty, I guess it's time down to get to the sketchy process of well, basically continue Harold how your family did not like them.
Yeah, and my sister is a cool person. She's usually cool with everybody. For some reason, she gives all of my friends nicknames.
Yep, I'm.
All of them.
That's where I got the nickname T Dizzle from.
She calls
Wait,
Brandon
Tito, what?
Brandon. T Dizzle. My sister calls
Oh,
my,
Jesus.
Tito T Dizzle, and she calls Devin Dev, and she calls Brandon Brand.
She got lazy with those
No.
last
Oh,
two.
that's cute, brand. Like
Yeah.
brand muffins. Oh, actually, Shira Crochet says she actually had a friend that she recently just cut off for the same reason.
Really?
Yes, it's like controlling, I think, right? Shira Crochet.
Well, a person who
Like
can
like they try to isolate you from the rest. and
Yeah,
like they only want you to be,
that was
and it's like
that
weird.
was another thing. She would always tell Harold that his friends will betray him.
Yep. He was like, "Your friends are assholes, and they will betray you in the future." And I was like, "I'll cross that bridge when we come to it."
Yeah. S- how
But
far am I? Oh God, I'm nowhere near done.
shit was wild. The thing that like made her leave was basically Desmond isn't like as chill as I am. Desmond did threaten to hit her
I mean, she
because of the
pushed his
shit that
buttons
she
enough.
said.
she
Exactly.
she
There's no
could.
looking at a beehive. Like, especially if you, like you said, right? If he's been that nice for so long, trying to be like out of her way, trying to be courteous, and yet this that person still like will try to pick a fight with you. Of course, they're gonna lose their shit.
So
Like, people can't
after
just like throw away their emotions and like become a
Well, that's
robot.
the thing. This
that's
person
when
always wanted you to do it for her. And I remember she even asked
that's
Harold, like,
what
why does nobody care about my feelings?
oh, I'm sorry, my bad, my guy.
Oh, what? No, what? No, I wasn't saying it. Asshole. No, this person would be like, why don't people care about other people's feelings? And then why don't people care about mine? Person had no ego, had no self esteem. I don't know what it is.
I tried so hard
Yeah.
to try to.
He-
But Desmond brought up a good point. It was like, because Desmond was like, every since I had been here, because like I would tell Desmond about the issues we were having in order. I would like ask my friends like different, advice for the issues that we would be having. Because I don't know everything. I'm only human. I can only work within the confines of what I know how to do. So it doesn't, at least in my personal opinion, for some things, it doesn't hurt to ask for an outside opinion.
Yeah. Oh, Shire Crochet says her friend was using mental illness as an excuse to treat her like crap, even though it was literally, yeah, like so she was always there for her for 7 years. Dang, yeah, she said you just can't help people who don't want to help themselves. Yeah, that's what I feel is like for your ex girlfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
and what did I keep telling you, Harold?
I know you told me, and my sister
And
told
your
me, and
sister,
my mom
and
told me,
Brandon, and
and my
Davin.
sister told me.
did grandma tell you?
Just I was trying, okay. I didn't want to believe it.
Y'all
It's
mentioned,
like
like,
maybe if I
yeah,
just give a little shove, she could take off like a rocket. Just misfires happen sometimes. Just a little shove here, a little push there. But yeah, Desmond was like he stated some true facts. He was like he was like ever since you two have been together, at least from what I've seen since I've been here, and I've only been here like 6 months or 8 months, which he had at that point. I think coming around next month he would have been here a whole year. Um, he was like he's been basically like your crutch the entire time. It's like he's been trying to help you with anything. He's been your transportation. He's been your coach. He's been your psychiatrist. So he's been all this stuff, and you still
You're
haven't
her
done
Dr.
anything yourself.
Philbilly.
So
that's what Skitty said.
Yeah.
Even Skitty helped on.
Yeah, that's what Emily would call me, like, what do you call it, when she needs therapy or something, she would come to me, she's like, I need you, Dr. Phil Billy. So instead of Dr. Phil, it's like Phil Billy, make it like redneck. So you were her Dr. Phil Billy.
well, yeah, I will listen to her complaints, and I will try to come up with solutions or just give my insight when she asked for it. Like I tried my damnedest to make sure that I was, I'm not the best boyfriend, but I was
He
trying to
tried.
make sure I was at least a decent one.
Definitely tried. Work out in his favor? And no.
So, yeah. Also, she after that, even after or no, I gotta tell
Oh,
her
even
about the.
Shirey's Crochet says she's guilty of doing the same. I don't think not the stuff that I think the when you ask for help, but then you don't go through with it. Is that what you mean, Shire Crochet? I
It's
don't
like,
think she means the yelling like a crazy person at someone like your girlfriend did.
I mean, I'm guilty of
oh, ooh.
that anger issue.
Oh, and Tito, me and Tito could tell you this story. So, wow, it's really been about 3 months, hasn't it? It's been about 2 months, right? Since we came back from Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
Oh, did
So
you break up before or after going to Atlanta?
before.
we broke up before.
Okay, that's good. At least that would have been horrible. If,
No,
like
we
imagine if she wouldn't have let you go or something.
no. There was nothing she could do to not make, let me go to this tournament. Or I've been practicing for months.
Oh, oh yeah. There's still more after. I forgot.
So what happened was that while we were together, we had planned a trip to go to Dragon Con. Before it was just going to be me, Tito, and Devin, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that year it got canceled, so we couldn't go until like wasn't it the next year we did, or did we get our tickets this year?
Got our tickets for Dragon Con this year. It was
Yeah. Okay. So we got our tickets for Dragon Con this year. Um, so what had happened was it was at first because me and Tito had been talking about it already. So me and Tito, it was just gonna be me, Tito, and Devin at first. But I remember
yeah.
before we broke up, I had got my ex a ticket too. I got in the ticket too, so that we could all go together and shit. Because I thought this would be a fun experience for everybody. So trip comes, we all go towards the trip. Where we go in my car, we go to the trip, and take in mind before this, me and Tito have been practicing fighting games for like months. Like we were going there. I know, like me and Tito were specifically going there to play at some tournaments that they were having there. And me and Tito practiced for months. I was on like every day or every other day or at least once a week
No, that's the
practicing.
reason I started streaming was to practice second.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
I'll talk to you later, Skitty, if I'm still on.
Oh, bye, Skitty. Tell him I said bye. I mean, he can hear me. I think, right?
Continue, Harold.
what had happened? Yeah, I can hear you. So what had happened was we get to the tournament, or we get there, right? We play some of our sets, and she comes into the game room, right? Everything is cool. We're all chilling. I start one of
And
my
now, Jinya,
sets.
I have to ask you before. When you have a friend who's, you've seen them practice, and you may not get it, you may not know why, they may not even consider that this is something important, but you see that they're practicing.
Yeah.
But you also want to show them something really funny. What would you do if you see they're in the middle of a match? Would you A,
Oh,
go up and cover the TV with you and the thing that you're showing in the middle of his set? Or
never.
B,
That's so rude.
wait until the match is over?
Wait until the match is over. That's not.
Yeah, see, that's what a normal functioning person. Harold, continue the story.
I'll never forget. I was in the middle. I was in the middle of my set. Take in mind, we're playing fighting games. Every frame matters. So I was in the middle of my set, focused as fuck, and she walks over to me midway through my set. This isn't while we're picking characters or a stage or while we're deciding where to go or what or in between rounds. This is literally mid set. We're trying to hit each other, and she walks up to me and is like, "Hey, I know you're busy, but I want to show you this thing."
That sounds so Karen like, honestly. Like something a Karen mom would do when their kids playing like video game, they like walk in front of the television. Ugh.
Which,
And she proceeds to shove this thing that she bought. I don't even remember what the fuck it was, but she shoved this thing in my face midway through my set. I'm playing fighting games and she shoves this thing in my face in front of the screen. while I'm fighting somebody in person.
And it's not like it's like an online game, right? So you
No,
can't
no, no.
pause it.
You can't. You
No,
can't.
this is
It's an
in-person
in-person tournament, but you can't pause or qualify.
Yeah, you still can't pause it.
Yeah.
So Pino can tell you the rest, because I can tell you that
All he can.
And I like literally had to stop myself from punching her. That's like, it was like literally like a reflex, almost instinctual reflex.
I like to like spot something out of your way, like.
Yeah, like to like literally just like just literally just hit her like.
So in my perspective, right? I'm looking at my friend and I see this person approach him. I really wanted to like stop them and be like, "Hey, wait till he's done," but I also didn't want to cause problems. But also, I would have done it too late. But I'm watching Harold. He's losing the match, not because of his lack of skill, not because of his lack of knowledge, because this person is quite literally covering up the entire TV. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna end bad.
And especially if you pop something in their face really quick.
Harold? You've seen Harold. He looks friendly. He talks friendly.
He is friendly.
This man got bigger. He got bigger in an instant. He's tensed up so fucking quick. You look at his face, I've never seen an angrier face other than my dad. He looks mad. His face is starting to heat up. His nose is flaring, and he's looking at this person in disgust. And all I thought was, if he loses this match, Harold is gonna go to jail because he's gonna hit somebody with his little fight stick.
Oh yeah,
The little controller.
Oh no, I was like, it was those things I was seeing on TikTok. Was like a little metal stick and you flick it out and it gets off. That's not that. I thought that was that what I thought that was what that was.
From arcade cabinets, like imagine a detachable version of that. I was about to smack her with that.
Oh, Trisha says, I'm surprised whatever she shoved in your face didn't go flying. I know that, like, it would have created what a reflex, and what if it broke the TV screen too? And you've been triple math.
Just
you were on Super Saiyan on it.
Like I was really about to get kicked out of the convention because I was going to commit a felony. Like I was ready to murder. I was very visibly
He was
angry.
it was not what he was having. Like anything except it. Like this person's self-awareness is absurd because they do not understand how much they get in the way of stuff.
They have no self-awareness at all.
Then had the nerve to tell my friends that they had no self-awareness.
This person has said some like hurtful things, but the one thing I never understood was when they said I'm socially awkward. Now I understand I'm not as outgoing as most, but I believe that when I speak, I can vocalize what I want to say, and I barely ever really fuck up. And I usually get the idea and the picture through. This person basically was saying, I don't know how to talk to people. That's my job.
Completely false. How would we be best friends if you didn't know how to talk?
That's the thing, is like,
I'd have all the best conversations with you.
That's another thing I'd like to point out is this person said I'm not likable. But I have, and this isn't a marker for having a good personality, but I have a lot of good friends. I have a lot of good people, decent people as friends. So it's not like I just have a friend list of people who are just, shitheads. It's a friend list of people who are like, pretty decent and hardworking people. And this person said, I don't have the capability of talking. Which I may not be charismatic, but I can talk.
Actually, you're super charismatic, honestly. I feel like whenever we go out, You're like a kind of like a social butterfly in a way, or like a taekwondo.
I was in Taekwondo. I had to be. I had to be. I was in a not safe place. I wasn't at home. I had to pretend I'm like. I mean, I loved it there. Don't get it wrong, but like you know, I had to do what I could to survive.
That is true.
But
Especially at Bolton though. Ugh. Bolton High School. Ugh.
so yeah, that was that last incident, and yeah, I still lost that set, but at that point that was my fault. But I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to fight. Like I have never been so ready to throw hands and go to jail.
All Harold heard in his head was, "I'll never see it coming." Just Persona music playing the whole time.
It's just I'm about to go to prison. I'm fine with going to prison. This is totally what I deserve, 100%. Ready.
Oh, Shire.
Oh, yeah.
Agree, Tito. You got charisma. Don't
Well,
sell yourself short.
I appreciate it. But that was the last incident that concerned anyone except for Harold, or anyone else that isn't Harold. But no, I mean, after that, the only thing we get is okay. So the main reason they moved out, the main reason was because they had gotten into a relationship, and her staying at that house would supposedly jeopardize it.
Yeah, he was like, I wanted to go because from what I described to my girlfriend, it started to make her scared. He was like, I don't want to lose this relationship, so I'm going to go back and live with my mom. And then still proceeded to break up with her 2 weeks later.
Oh god.
Like, literally, she got mad that, like, she said that she was indecisive.
Like, you have to take in mind, all the last few things we told you, this happened within the span of, like, 3 months. The last few things. From, like, all the fights about Desmond to the girlfriend breakup thing.
Good lord. Living in the fast lane, that's for sure. Like,
And that
that's too much fun.
But that's basically it. As far as I'm concerned, nothing significant has happened. They call Harold on occasion, and we laugh. Like, we've all moved on.
It's been significantly more peaceful over here.
I just hope she doesn't try to torch your place or anything like that. Friend one day.
If anybody comes after Harold, I'm fighting them. They stand that.
Yeah, Tito stands up for his friends.
Same, if anybody comes after the homie, I'm gonna throw hands, then I'm gonna
But basically, I guess at this point we can say everybody's had closure. Except for them, but you know that.
I mean, if they're still calling Harold, good lord.
Yeah, I mean, I left that line of communication open partially because her cell phone that she has is still under my name.
Oh boy.
Hey, alright, I need to ask for people's opinion, because I was originally going to try to do more, but I kind of like it being as like voidless as this is. So Harold, you mind giving it a look over on my stream?
Oh, I like it like that kind of. It's like, it gives me like those like fish underwater, kind of like the really deep sea fish kind of feel to it.
It's empty in the right way.
Kind of like what you would see like in like a horror scene where there's a sunken ship. Like this person is like just woke up from a sunken ship incident and they're trapped underwater and like water submarine, and that's what they see.
It's got that murky underwater feel.
Action. I just love it.
Oh, maybe you should draw some bubbles in, like to make it give it And some seaweed.
Cause like I really like it with the sketch under it too. Cause like
Yeah, it gives it that extra.
yeah,
bit
it's
of
just
fun.
like a nice.
Yo, you think you could animate it, like accentuate different parts of the sketch?
Oh yeah, then it's like shaking a little bit, like has like a
Yeah.
little
Oh my
shake
god,
to it.
I want to so bad now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do different layers of sketch or like different frames of sketch.
I can't remember. Can you do animations
Yeah,
in
yeah.
A
It
script?
has a like right here is
Okay,
is the start of the
that'd be easy.
frames and the new frame.
I remember I used to do animations for the gun transformation thing.
I love Persona 5 or 4's music. Ah, so good.
It is. You know what? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna play some.
You gonna play some Mighty Goose music?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro, that soundtrack slaps hard.
It does.
It slaps harder than my dad when I yawned at church.
Bro.
Oh god. Oh, I was so happy today. My dad, like, it's so weird because he's still really religious, right? But something about he didn't want to go to church anymore. He said that people were weird there.
Well,
Hi.
It's still like it's probably the most religious he's ever been, actually.
it's almost time for me to go on that, so I gotta get up at this point. That's it. I said it's almost time for me to go on to work. I gotta get up at this point. Oh, I thought I was supposed to go to Lynchburg at 1 today. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay.
Let's see how far from it is.
Thursday.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 stitches apart.
Hold on, when you open up Notepad.
Let me see. I think after I finish the head, I'll probably call the end of this stream because I don't think I can even bother to start the body. I could do for tomorrow night's stream, actually.
I don't know when I'm gonna do another work
But,
stream. This is really fun. I like having these little work sections.
They are fun. We should like come up with like a name for it. That way when people come, like if we get like regular people
Oh,
come
yeah.
to these, that way it's
Well, I
like,
was trying to figure out because I know it's consistently with our artsy stuff. It's you, me, and Harold, and I wanted to come up with a name for that specific group.
yeah, and I've noticed like some streamers will be part of like the
Hold
same...
up 1 second.
How do I say group? This is hard here. Trying to get this around here so fiddly. Let me see, definitely trying to help definitely helping me get my sweater done. I'm trying to finish an extra large elf coat for the client right now. Oh, are you selling it? Man, I wish I could get me an Etsy shop going. I probably should, but I mean, not really Etsy. I'm trying to do something called Idas. It's kind of like Korea's version of Etsy. The only problem is you gotta like apply for it. It's not like Etsy where you just like, hey, I want to make a shop and boom, bad, you can make a shop. Like, no, it's just like you gotta like kind of come up with like, you gotta show like what you're gonna sell, what your branding is. Like, you gotta kind of sell yourself to the workers of Idas, I guess. And it's just like, and it's gotta be all in Korean too. And I am nowhere near fluent in Korean. I'm still beginner, honestly. I'm level 2 beginner, I think, is where I'm at. But yeah, but I'm trying to like write it out slowly. I use like the online dictionary to help with like any business, because I have like, I don't know any business Korean really. Oh my gosh, you have like 250 for it? I only have one sleeve and the hood left before I do the details. Oh, that'd be so cool. I wish I was good at doing clothes. Maybe one day in the future.
I'm back. Yeah.
Oh, you back? Oh, I was talking with Jabber Crochet. She's making a what do you call the elf coat for a client for $200. She's making some crochet dough.
Hey, that's what's up. If I can get paid to do pixel art, I take it. I take the opportunity.
That's true. Probably, maybe it's just like doing like any kind of Twitch stuff, like Twitch sticker packs, badge packs, things like that. All it is just a PNG file. The only problem is you have to like make it where they could edit it though.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. I always worry about with those kind of things. It's like, it's not just the picture. I think they have it where you can edit it. And I never know what software to give it in, because everyone uses a different software, but everyone uses a stinking Adobe. But I don't want to pay monthly for that crap.
But I was thinking about putting my stuff on shirts, because I heard my friend Desmond, he wanted some of my stuff on a shirt, and I thought that'd be fun.
That would be fun. And have you tried Redbubble?
I haven't tried anything yet.
I think.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, good. Redbubble should be fun, because like I actually have a Redbubble. I just don't do anything on it because I haven't drawn in a long time. But it's like, you don't have to pay anything. Like, they just take the fees out once your item sells. But like you can post stuff on there, and it can just sit there. You don't have to worry. Like some places like like Etsy, right? You gotta pay 20 cents to list something. That's why I haven't put anything on there. Because I'm too scared for international shipping.
Yeah, with you it's a little harder.
But Redbubble, you just post your art on there, and they choose what product they want it to put on, and then when they buy it, then Redbubble takes out whatever fees from that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna put the B then. Yeah, it'd be really cute.
My favorite artist on there. I don't know if you've ever seen his like art online. It's like, it looks like from those old 70s like kids books, but it's like things like science, let's find a cure for stupid people, like funny. Like,
oh, I saw one that was just a bunch of horror versions, but it was like those old.
Oh, like satanic rituals, right? But it looks like those kids all dressed a bit.
That's him.
There's one where they're like worshiping coffee. Not the kids, but more like they drew like a thingy, like some dudes in a robe, and they're like worshiping coffee, like on a pentagram.
Great.
I was like, I want that.
I wanted to get you the shirt with the dragon and the yarn so bad, but I would have had trouble getting it to you. The Dragon Con, yeah. It was so.
The shipping would have cost more than the buying. Probably. Oh my god, it's taking me 3 months to try crochet. So she's been working on that coat for 3 months.
Big.
Yeah.
I assume it'd take a while.
Let me see. I use Instagram and Facebook so far. I usually get rid of commissions, but this one's taking me more time. I mean, heck yeah, especially if you gotta like you said, you gotta do like some detailing. Like, I bet that's gonna be awesome. Oh, hold on. You probably can send a picture. Hold on. I have a crochet Discord if you want to join it. Hold on. Let me grab my Discord link. It's just basically called coffee and crochet. But I have a thing where people can like, and you can promote your stuff on there too. Like I have promotion channels. Like if you have like an item for sale, like put it on there. I think I have one for just general, because it doesn't matter like what site you put it on. But then I have one for like just Etsy, and I think I have one for like Lovecraft. Like if you have patterns. Let me grab this link. Invite people. Oh, edit invite link. Never expire, no limit. Okay. Here is my. This is the Coffee and Crochet Discord. How many people do we have now? We just passed 500 members not too long ago. I did a little Halloween challenge on there. That was a lot of fun. Wait, that's. I guess I opened up the wrong app. I always check my phone. It's always so annoying trying to check the members number on what's it called? PC. Damn! What the hell? 575 already? We just hit 500.
Mm-hmm. Also, congratulations, Genyum, having 500 followers. Now give me half of them.
Thank you. I know the
Work
Yes.
for that, Chief.
I don't want to work as hard. Give me half of them, please. I'm desperate.
I have the promotion that you can promote your Discord in there. Because actually someone recently just posted their.
Oh, Harold, how's it look? And Jenya.
I love that. That looks so cool.
Hold on, I'm rearranging some stuff in OBS. Give me 1 second.
Let me see. I only saw stuff in my prop and stuff. I haven't learned to write patterns yet, but I love sharing what I make. Yeah, we have like things like actually there's one called crochet fashion. Like you can put
Nice, my guy.
They could also put it under like I made this. Like I have a bunch of channels. I have it for channels even for non-crochet stuff, like for other crafts, like for painting, drawing, etc., paper crafts, anything.
I'm gonna be
shit.
5, so.
That's dope.
Great.
That means probably after what? How long have we been streaming together?
It's been 2 hours.
It's about to be 2 hours for me. It's about to be 2 hours for me. Harold, did you start streaming after me? Like 30 minutes after, huh? He's there. He's just doing stuff on OB. Yeah, I don't know what else to do with this. And I really like the way I have not. I need to. I'm not gonna post this one. I'm not. Also, I'm gonna plug my Twitter on all 2 of y'all's streams and on my own. So it's not really plugging. I was just gonna advertise it anyway. But I have a Twitter at Q the main character.
Also, to answer your question, Tito, yeah, because I was trying to make sure everything was okay.
I plugged my Twitter at Q the main character, or Q main character, not the. He's not in. Where I post all my pixel art. You can find all the pixel art that I've ever posted. It's not much. It's.
Go check it out. It's cool.
My favorite is still
cool.
Mick B, which is the killer bee. But I really like the new one. Oh yeah, Jinya, did you see the new thing I posted? It's on Twitter, yeah.
Is it on Twitter? Wait, let me go Twitter real quick. I can't remember if I'm logged in on the computer though. If not, I'm gonna check my phone. I should still be logged in on my phone. Oh, I am logged in. Okay. Okay, where are you at?
I really like the new one.
The heck? Why did it? I forgot. What's your Twitter again? I put Q the main character.
At Q main character.
Oh, Q. Oh, the does. Oh, none. There you are. Okay, there you are. Ooh,
Yeah.
is that the ghost one, right? I don't think I saw this one. Where's the last one I saw?
It was the B one.
Oh, yeah,
That was the last one I
Oh,
posted.
the
Was the B one? Like,
like, see, this looks like a computer. You should like make like a, if you can, like make a video game. That'd be such a cool thing. Like, see, it looks like he's on like a moving platform, right? And then you got this like following you around the whole thing, like, and then chomping at you. Like, that'd be so
See-
cool in a game.
what'd you say, Harold? That'd be awesome.
Horror game?
Only problem is I'm super fucking lazy, and animation is not my forte. And that's like the one thing. Like, if I do it, I'm not good. I don't want to fucking like half-ass it. But I'm trying to get more into animation slowly. So that's how you do it.
See, it's so hard to find any of my pictures. I've saved way too many memes. Oh, I know what you mean, Shire. Oh, we even have a meme page too. We got 2 different meme pages actually. We have a regular one and then we have an NSW one, which our local crocheter giraffe. That's her like little name, our nickname on there. He finds all the best and if not safe for work crochet memes. I think I showed you one,
No.
right, Tito? The giant. I didn't. I didn't show you the one where the dude is. I know the girl crochets a huge sleeping bag that resembles a certain.
Oh, it
outfit.
resembles a hoo-hoo dilly.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Basketball.
Basketballs and all.
Yeah, it's gigantic. It's
Damn.
huge. Oh, I need to find.
Oh,
that
it's on the
for you.
not safe for
Hold on.
work one. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to view it. I think I gave
Yeah.
you the. It's kind of far back though. Hold on. Let me find.
Whoa! Somebody crocheted a frog
Oh, no.
with. That's a woman frog. Definitely a woman frog. Yo!
Yeah.
The pansexuals.
What about pansexuals? What's on
No, it's.
Oh,
It-
I think you should know.
He is on your crochet server. Yeah.
Where is
Go-
it?
Go to the not
Yeah,
safe
I
for
think I
work
gave
one and
you-
work your way down, dude.
Yeah, I gave you the 18 plus verified because I know y'all are.
Oh my
we're not
god!
18 anymore.
Crochet willy
The
warmers.
one where it's like got 9 left.
I want the snake one. I want a crochet willy warmer. Oh, that's perfect.
I think there's some sellers on it actually. This was my favorite one. It's like the first video I think. Like, or no, not first video. It's the Not Nasty Grandma song. Below that, there's another video one where you see a girl in overalls, right? She's got glasses on. I love they used like the cars, like a piece of dialogue from the cars. The Rusty's ad, I think.
What should the caption be for this one, or the title of this one? Because I like giving them innocent names.
Let me.
Because, like, you know, for the skeleton one, he's shy. For the bee, that one's not as innocent. That one's kind of straight to the point. But then there was the...
What about the Wanderer?
That's not innocent. That's ominous, you know? Like,
That's true.
like
Oh, no.
for...
Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry, I'm not calling you. They held her thing. The Twitch held Shira's Shay's thing for sexual review.
Like the one...
Really?
High five download too slow. He went out... he got a midnight snack. His favorite food is ice cream, but he has a hard time holding it. His names like that. Those are my favorite.
Let me see. Oh no, I'm not good at naming names though. They'll come to you. Maybe they'll come to you. Like those kind of things always come to you when you least expect it, doesn't it? Hold on, I'm gonna give her the roll real quick. I think it was at the bottom. There we go. Okay, I gave you the roll, Ray. I think I'll ask you again, like, one more time when you go to it. Like, if it's in the chat category. And it's got, like, the little big eyes that says NSW memes. There's not that many on there, but sometimes not Crush it, Giraffe will always come up and find like the best
Oh.
ones.
Okay.
What should we? Cause his lungs kind of look like fish gills too at the same time. I don't know. What would be a good name for him?
He's a little lost.
Oh, I like that. Cause cause it looks like he's like doesn't know where he's supposed to go, doesn't know what he's supposed to do.
I really like this one. This one came out kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of it.
And I like the shakiness of it.
Yeah.
The sketch, moving it around.
I also went over it again like a couple times, so each frame it's different.
Let me see. What would be a good place to post the plush bongs you've made? Oh, I think I've seen people make those too. They can go on the NSW meme page for now.
Wait,
that's our only.
do you sell plush bongs? I want a plush bong.
He wants a plush bong. Oh, what do you have a? Oh wait, yeah, because you can post like your. She says she usually gets commissions from Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, you can promote your Instagram, Facebook, wherever you sell. You can promote it. Like down near the bottom, I have the self-promote category. There's like different ones. Let me see. Or business, because it's like if this is an individual item for sale. Yeah, the top one is just the general, doesn't matter whatever shop. But I have like social media plugs. That's good for like things like Instagram, Facebook. The first one could be anything because you could put your Instagram there. It's just more of a general. Doesn't have to be social media. It could be just like I don't know, something you do that you want to promote.
I'm gonna do one more. Oh, I don't know if I want to do one more. I already did two.
And I'm almost done. As soon as I do this ear and sew it on and pop this head in, I'm gonna call it the end of the stream. I'm gonna do the body.
All right, so I think I'm gonna end my stream. I'm still gonna be hanging out on your YouTube stream, but I'm gonna end my stream.
Yeah.
So if you were watching, thanks for watching. If you weren't, then you weren't. Have a good day.